Big Boom AJ. Who is this guy?
Oh, a big star.
Is he?
Oh, a huge star.
I thought you were going to tell me he was some nobody. I've never heard of the guy.
You've never heard of him?
No. What is he?
Well, I hadn't heard of him either. But
oh, right. Good.
What's his name?
Big
BJ?
Boom AJ and some other people. I thought you were a big TikToker, Dutch.
No, I haven't seen him on TikTok either.
So
I really haven't.
So basically, this guy is some middle-aged guy who apparently used to be like a low-level indie wrestler like 20 years ago, and then earlier this year has found some sort of fame on TikTok about Costco and something about cookies. Here's the thing: are we just too old to know what's going on here, or am I just in the wrong country to know? Because we don't have Costco here. This guy's got like no international appeal, so I don't understand who this dude is. So can you fill in the blanks?
I have no idea who this guy is. I heard his interview. I hope he stays at Costco because he damn sure won't make any money on the wrestling circuit at all.
Hey, well, do you know what we should do is watch that interview together?
Okay, watch it.
1 second.
I want to show everybody what we're talking about.
1 second then. Okay, here is the promo that Big Boom AJ cut.
Guys, I am back here with Big Justice and Big Boom AJ.
Okay, just 1 second. Dutch, what do you think of the backdrop they've decided to start doing all their interviews with?
I don't know what that backdrop is. I see some TV screens.
No, it's not even. They're roadie cases.
I got it.
So apparently that's their new backdrop now, and also I see they've got some sort of like blue lighting with some bars on it that makes it seem like a tropical prison.
Well,
you see it on the back?
It looked better than what they had. I'll say that. But
Jesus,
I don't know why they just don't do the. Why don't they just don't do the boxes without the backdrop? It would look better. See, I'm sitting here trying to figure out what it is. See, I thought that was a big screen TV behind.
No, I think it's just one of those like travel cases, equipment cases. Okay. Here it is, and tell me if you think he's reading off an auto cue when he says it.
This Saturday at Full Gear 0 Hour, you're going to be taking on QT Marshall. This is a match 20 years in the making.
Is it?
Well, Renee, it may have been 20 years in the making for QT, but for me, it all started when he threw the double chunk chocolate cookies.
All right, well, be that as it may, you have not been in the ring in 20 years. Are you at all concerned of how your body's going to hold up out there?
I'm not concerned at all because I only have one strategy. It's the same strategy we have each and every day, and it's to bring the boom! But Renee, we do have a special announcement to make because when I ring QT Marshall's bell and I power boom him right through the middle of the ring at the Prudential Center, there's only one guy we want ringing that bell. Big Justice.
My best friend, the Rizzler!
Bring the boom!
A power boom sounds like a sort of sexual thing.
That was the living shits. No, I take that back. That wasn't that good. It was horrible. I don't see the purpose of that. I think he kind of paid Tony Khan maybe to get on TV. I have no idea.
Okay, so on the AEW Twitter, where that was from, half the people are also saying, "Who is this guy?" And some people say, well, "What do you mean? You're just 35 or something like that? You should know blah 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 who so and so is." It's like I never. Anyway, and apparently there was someone who was arguing, yeah, well, WWE came a-calling and they turned them down and went to AEW, according to an interview that Big Boom AJ did, and that's not the case at all. It was a podcast where this Big Boom AJ guy said, no, WWE turned me down, so we had to go to AEW.
Well, I was thinking one time, just think about this, man, how many people, women and men, that call themselves wrestlers are in the United States right today? What would you say?
In America, 1,000?
More than that.
You think?
I bet Texas had got 1,000.
Like full time, or are you saying?
No, they just call themselves a wrestler.
Okay.
I bet there's 50,000. at least. Do you think it'd be that many?
I think it'd be way less. I would have said a few thousand. Who wrestle once in a blue moon to full time.
They may have never wrestled, but and don't you know
they identify as a wrestler, is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, maybe that, but there's more out there than you can, say and shake a stick at. That's quite a few people. Shake a stick at. Mm-hmm. Maybe 100,000 is more, but I say there's 50. Did I say 50 or 100?
Where? You said 50,000.
Oh, yeah. But I think they may be 50,000. In New York alone and, California, they may have 3,000 or 4,000 guys. They call themselves a wrestler, work a little independent show, or even do a podcast, and they call themselves a wrestler or in the wrestling profession or whatever.
Podcasting. I'll tell you, there's so many podcasters out there who give themselves nicknames. It's just embarrassing. It's like, I'm so-and-so, I'm the Exploder. And I want you to call me that, on the show, and it's, just use your name, buddy. But yeah, there's just a lot of frustrated wannabes out there.
Here's a question for you, and for everybody out there. How many wrestling podcasts, whether they get 100 subscribers or 25,000, we got 25,000. But how many podcasts do you think are out there?
Wrestling podcasts or YouTube shows or anything like that, I would say it's in the tens of thousands.
That's a lot.
And this guy's one of them, apparently. Anyway, I was hoping you'd say it was some sort of American thing that he was famous for, but...
Oh, I've never heard of him. But what does a kid do? To stand in the corner?
And eats copiously, I guess. And are you excited for the Rizzler to turn up?
And I have no idea who that is.
The thing is, the Rizzler over here is cigarette paper. Or it's a brand of. So maybe maybe he's going to just roll one up.
I don't know who that is. So
they were on Jimmy Fallon or something like that. I can't remember who it was. No, who's the one with the short black hair, the late night talk show guy? Is that Jimmy Fallon? Whatever it was, one of them. And they had these three people on there, and you could tell that the chat show guy just didn't want them there at all. So apparently there's some sort of online Flavor of the Month deal, and Big Boom AJ has got himself a match at Full Gear pre-show, not even on the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Well, that might give the people a way to go to the concession stand before the show starts.
Yeah.